Next, we will analyze how the CS methodology system should be implemented in enterprises to maximize its effectiveness, using practical coaching cases of CS Capital's entrepreneurial students. Here is one Capital student real practice analysis. How did one agricultural machinery distributor establish the most aggressive sales team with CSSFE? How CS Capital defined the real business success? We call it long-term win-win success. The student business success is, from 2017 to 2019, the implementation of the CSSFE system led to the creation of the most aggressive sales force in the local market. During the COVID-19 pandemic from 2020 to 2022, while their main competitors experienced performance declines due to the crisis, this company's performance not only remained resilient but also surged. Capitalizing on their robust sales capabilities, they seized the opportunity to decisively strike, eliminating major rivals and monopolizing the market. And from the success coach with this student, CS Capital Coach also shared the success. Charge annual base course on tools with $200K USD per year. Promote this student to visionary level in 2018 and charge 30% stock share. By the end of 2022, their sales performance reached an impressive $500 million USD. The company is currently planning an IPO to achieve market realization for the entrepreneur's 70% equity stake and the CS coach's 30% equity stake. Before engaging the CS coach, the company faced intense market competition, leading to a passive sales approach. They were compelled to sacrifice a significant amount of profit in order to secure a limited number of orders. Similar to many entrepreneurs in the agency business, this company struggled to find alternative means to secure orders when competing with peers who were also representing comparable products. They often resorted to price wars as their primary strategy. The entrepreneur faced significant distress, but feeling powerless when confronted with their own sales team. Sales representatives frequently complained about the company's high product pricing, while the entrepreneur had to bear the burden of ever-increasing costs alone, struggling to make ends meet without arguing with the sales staff. Upon the emergence of a few sales representatives who managed to achieve modest performance results, they became arrogant and complacent, showing no desire for growth or progress. These individuals would even utilize the customer relationship resources provided by the entrepreneur to threaten them, resulting in a long-term stagnation of the company's performance. This company, like most small and medium-sized enterprises, is constantly seeking experts to crack management problems. Why has the outcome been unsatisfactory? They have found many well-known investors only to discover that most of them lack entrepreneurial experience and often propose seemingly innovative yet impractical ideas. These investors merely suggest that entrepreneurs chase market trends without considering the entrepreneur's unique abilities and resources. They have also sought advice from university professors, but the recommendations received are highly theoretical and lack specific implementation steps. The company has approached numerous large international consulting firms, but these firms do not take on projects from small and medium-sized enterprises. They have also sought out independent consultants from large consulting firms. However, due to the meticulous division of labor within those firms, their consultants possess deep expertise in specific areas but have a narrow scope of knowledge. While the issues faced by startups are not complex, they require comprehensive advice that such consultants cannot provide. In 2017, why was the entrepreneur quickly identified by CS coaches as a visionary entrepreneur? During the strategic diagnostic process, the entrepreneur demonstrated a clear logical understanding of business indicators and adeptly applied methodologies provided by CS coaches to identify gaps in organizational capabilities. In their strategic planning, they embraced a long-term altruistic vision, focusing not only on generating profits, but also on improving the livelihoods of farmers, promoting a more efficient and eco-friendly way of living, During the breakdown of their strategic blueprint, the entrepreneur exhibited a strong emphasis on organizational capabilities, allocating a substantial budget for the growth of managers and the long-term development of the team. They were willing to invest real resources to help the team achieve collective success in both personal career development and business growth. CS Capital offers entrepreneurs a complementary, comprehensive set of advanced strategic, diagnostic, and planning systems in the early stages of coaching. In this process, CS Capital is actually identifying and assessing the long-term growth potential of entrepreneurs, evaluating whether they possess the capacity to quickly develop and achieve rapid IPO after incorporating scientific methodologies. This serves as the core foundation of a win-win model for both capital and the entrepreneur. Therefore, complementary strategic coaching is indeed the most valuable module of the whole Capital Visionary Entrepreneur Coaching. The entrepreneur harnessed key success factors by integrating CSSFE to cultivate a high-performing team. But who drives the transformation? Often small and medium-sized business owners delegate the responsibility to a department head, which can be unwise, as they may benefit from the outdated business model. Thus, it's crucial to utilize the transformative leadership selection mechanism within CSTTP. Employees at all levels within the organization are assessed based on their career aspirations, learning abilities, and resilience to stress. Chosen change leaders, referred to as project managers, drive the transformation process. Moreover, the transformation project comprises an integrated set of sub-projects. CSSFE's numerous modules work synergistically within project teams, much like an athlete whose body is trained in various aspects, mastering complex moves through coordination and practice. By successfully implementing the methodological system led by the change leaders, the enterprise's capabilities surpass those of its competitors, swiftly gaining a competitive edge, market domination, and pricing power. This ultimately safeguards the enterprise's high-margin growth, supported by a healthy corporate culture. CS Student Achievement Capability Model of High-Performing Teams in the agricultural machinery industry past, relying on salespeople's personal relationships to acquire clients. Present, harnessing organizational processes and utilizing team strategies to capture a vast number of clients. This reduces the impact of individual salespeople on business outcomes, increasing the stability of performance and mitigating the risk of client resources being monopolized by sales personnel. Past, insufficient investment in sales due to immediate harvesting upon acquiring clients, leading to persistently high sales cost ratios. Present, applying the SFE system to provide long-term services for high-value clients, resulting in continuous repeat purchases. Sales revenues per client multiply while the sales cost ratio decreases, allowing for a larger budget to invest in maintaining long-term client relationships. In the past, the average cost to acquire a client was less than $50,000 USD, with a sales revenue of only $200,000 USD per client. The sales cost reached 25%. Now, investing $200,000 USD in long-term client maintenance yields a long-term return of $2 million USD. Despite ample investments, the cost ratio has decreased to 10%. This exemplifies a long-term win-win situation with clients. Each client's $200,000 USD budget significantly surpasses competitors' $50,000 USD, resulting in a fourfold market dominance that outperforms competitors and secures market monopoly. Why this student win business by the CS CEO coach and could not win by the traditional training or consulting? The coach methodology has been validated across numerous Fortune 500 companies, playing a pivotal role in their breakthroughs and growth. General Electric, for instance, has greatly benefited from the coaching model in its journey towards the Fortune 500. Nowadays, the majority of Fortune 500 companies implement such coaching models. Management systems are not just about knowledge, but rather business capabilities. Therefore, training that merely imparts knowledge has only a 1% impact. Consultation, on the other hand, involves external advisors assisting organizations in implementing systems, often detached from the actual business requirements, due to a lack of specific understanding. The coaching model resembles sports training, where coaches possess extensive methodological knowledge and implementation experience, while athletes have a profound understanding of their own situations. With the strict guidance of a coach, athletes can easily develop powerful capabilities. Of course, the biggest challenge of the coaching model is the scarcity of exceptional coaches. CS Capital, however, employs top international coaches, charging up to $200,000 per day. To accommodate the financial capabilities of startup companies, CS Capital offers a shared time model with senior coaches, serving over 200 businesses, with guidance on more than 110 systems for an entire year, 11 coach sections, at a cost of $200,000 per year. This approach has resulted in numerous trainees achieving short-term entrepreneurial success and even going public through IPOs. Let us move to another CS Capital student real practice analysis, which is one pharmaceutical company's successful IPO following enhanced R&D capabilities. Again, how CS Capital defined the real business success. We always only target the model we call it long-term win-win success. The student business success is IPO on 15th November 2021, enrolled CS Capital Coach Program from March 2019, revenue growth from year 2020 with 50% growth, and double in year 2021 and in year 2022. Average product line R&D return from $8K USD to $2 million USD. Market value from $30 million USD in 2019 to $5 billion USD in 2021. CEO personal value from $10 million USD in 2019 to $2 billion USD in 2021. CS Capital Coach share the success, charge annual base course on tools with $200K USD per year. Promote this student to visionary level in 2020 and charge 8% stock share. As this student's IPO in 2021 with market value $5 billion, CS Capital's 8% win the value as coach fee return with $400 million USD. Prior to engaging a CS coach, the enterprise experienced limited returns on its research and development, R&D investments. The life sciences industry is generally characterized by high R&D risk. At the time, 80% of this startup company's R&D projects generated a mere few $1,000s in sales compared to the millions of dollars invested in product development. A stark loss of capital. Consequently, despite achieving significant market success with 2 core products during its startup phase, the company suffered continuous losses for years due to numerous project failures. By the end of 2018, cash reserves were critically low and the company was on the brink of collapse. Compounding the situation, like many startups in the life sciences industry, the company was staffed with highly skilled professionals such as PhD holders and professors in biomedicine, which made individual ego inflation a prevalent issue. Several key R&D leaders were secretly encouraged by investors to start their own businesses and became the company's competitors. The company struggled to survive, battling lawsuits and seeking financing, making each day a monumental challenge. High-tech startups, with their considerable capital requirements for research and development, can be susceptible to investors capitalizing on the situation and acquiring substantial equity shares. At the time, this enterprise approached numerous investment institutions, all of which sought to capitalize on its vulnerable position by lowering valuations, seizing equity, and even attempting to gain control. Since they could not achieve short-term profitability, the company faced the risk of collapsing due to cash flow shortages if they didn't concede. The entrepreneur struggled with this difficult choice and sought advice from various industry veterans, including multiple scientists, academicians, and professors. However, they could only provide guidance in life science technology and were unable to offer professional advice on business or entrepreneurship. The entrepreneur then consulted several management professors who could only analyze the situation from theoretical perspectives on finance, marketing, and strategy. They all advised the entrepreneur to voluntarily liquidate the company and declare bankruptcy. However, he was unwilling to admit defeat, reluctant to see over a decade of effort result in nothing. In desperation, he even turned to religious practices seeking spiritual solace, but upon returning to the company and facing the mounting expenses, outstanding debts, and payroll obligations, the harsh reality remained unchanged. In 2019, why was the entrepreneur quickly identified by CS coaches as a visionary entrepreneur? Innovative technology or products. The company might have been developing cutting-edge technology or unique products that had the potential to disrupt the market, making it an attractive investment opportunity. Strong and capable leadership. The entrepreneur and the management team might have demonstrated the ability to make sound decisions, adapt to market changes, and persevere through challenges, which are essential for long-term success. Growth potential. The market size or industry in which the company operated might have shown strong growth prospects, making it more likely for the enterprise to capitalize on these opportunities and deliver significant returns on investment. Competitive advantage. The enterprise might have possessed a unique competitive advantage, such as superior technology, intellectual property, or industry expertise, that could set it apart from its competitors and lead to success in the market. A history of overcoming adversity. The entrepreneur and the company might have had a track record of overcoming challenges and navigating through difficult times, showcasing their resilience and commitment to success. What this entrepreneur, the only thing it did have and need most. It was the R&D management methodology used by Fortune 500 companies. CSPRS, Advanced Product R&D Management System, versus the narrow understanding of R&D by most entrepreneurs, focusing solely on technology rather than comprehensive product management. Businesses differ from research institutions in that their primary goal is to create products that customers are accustomed to and willing to purchase. The measure of a product's value lies in its cash flow. Therefore, technology management is only one module within the broader scope of product management. Comprehensive product management encompasses product portfolio strategy, product lifecycle management, and more than 10 key management systems. The objective is to ensure a favorable return on investment, ROI, for R&D, rather than merely pursuing cutting-edge technology. In the life sciences industry in particular, some frontier technologies such as cloning and mRNA technologies are still in their infancy, exhibiting unstable performance and high risk. Hence, a scientific product management system is essential to ensure that the development trajectory maintains a competitive edge in technology, market maturity, and stable customer consumption habits, all while providing a relatively stable high-margin ROI. After implementing CSPRS, this company quickly increased the ROI for 80% of its products from a few $1,000s to over $10 million, achieving high margins across multiple product lines and reducing dependency on financing and investment institutions. Under the guidance of the CS coach, the company even repurchased some shares in 2020, allowing the entrepreneur to earn an additional $1 billion during the 2021 IPO compared to the initial projections. In the high-tech industry, advanced business capabilities are not solely reliant on technical experts. Past, the entrepreneur relied heavily on technical experts who were constantly harassed by many investment institutions, making it easy for core personnel to betray the company and start their own ventures with the technology. Now, product development relies on process systems, not individual. When someone leaves, they cannot take the processes with them. The value remains within the company, and without the platform, the individual loses their value, making experts hesitant to leave. Past. Product development efficiency was low, with a new product emerging every few years. Now, with CSPRS, the scientific process can be replicated on a large scale and incubated in parallel, resulting in a product development efficiency that is 8 times higher than industry competitors. Past. The accuracy of product decisions was low, and after investing significant budgets, it was discovered that market demand was limited, leading to low returns. Now, through CSPRS, product decision accuracy has improved by 90%, and the average gross margin of the product line has increased by thousands of times. Past, the entrepreneur believed that an IPO was a distant dream and they dared not think about it. Now, after implementing the CS system in 2019, the IPO was realized ahead of schedule in 2021. Why does the entrepreneur currently hold stocks valued at $20 billion and the shares acquired by the CS coach are worth $4 billion, yet neither of them has cashed out? Why do they continue to hold on to their shares, believing in the potential for a future valuation of hundreds of billions of dollars? Success. It is not a matter of chance, but a result of the stable replication enabled by the CSSPM system. Talent. The business is not reliant on individuals, but rather through CSSTTP. It forms a continuous iteration of talent echelons, ensuring the team's stable growth and the implementation quality of the business. Strategy. Instead of relying on random good ideas, the business constantly iterates and updates through CSSTM, adjusting to external environments and market changes, ensuring alignment at all levels and departments through scientific methodologies. Product strength. The CSPRS system ensures a high return on investment for products, while CSIVS guarantees the quality of large-scale contract solutions provided to clients, fostering long-term win-win relationships and high profits. Sales power. Through CSDMI, high-value clients are consistently identified. CSSFE facilitates team collaboration, employing a system to outperform competitors, while CSSDO continuously delivers outstanding customer service, building trust with clients. These characteristics are hallmarks of successful mid-stage Fortune 500 startups. Therefore, the CS coach is determined to help this enterprise achieve its dream of becoming a Fortune 500 company. From these case study analysis, you could see the success factor of CS students could win is the leading CS Capital CEO coaching process. How you could join this program. You need to be mentally prepared to stand out in the highly competitive and motivating market. Even if implementing the scientific system of Fortune 500 companies requires significant effort, this effort should not be just physical diligence, but active thinking, constantly breaking through cognitive barriers, and continuously improving scientific methodology awareness through strict coaching from CS mentors. You cannot simply rely on a learning mindset because knowledge acquisition does not guarantee commercial returns. Only the implementation of scientific methodology in practice can bring about returns. Moreover, you cannot proceed based on your own understanding, but must follow the strict guidance of CS Mentor's Change Project Management System, using scientific project management mechanisms to ensure the probability of successful practice. Most importantly, this is not a short-term, impulsive behavior, but a high-value behavior that requires persistence for several years. From the above cases, you will find that they are already very diligent students, making progress faster than most entrepreneurs. It still takes at least 2 years to implement the scientific system, lay the foundation for management system, 3 years to lead the team, focus resources on breakthrough strategic tasks, and have solid results. Therefore, it is essential for the entrepreneurial students to follow the guidance steps outlined below during coaching. Currently in the coaching system of CS, most students have been coached for over 5 years. The longer the time, the better the business performance, and some have even become leading companies in their respective industries. Here we focus on introducing the initial 2 stages for entrepreneurs who have just joined us. The first stage is referred to as zero-cost, high-value strategic coaching, in which CS mentors observe the attitude and potential of entrepreneurs in applying scientific methodology through a real-world practice process. However, it should be noted that the elimination rate in this stage is very high, With approximately 150 candidate entrepreneurs applying for this program each month, this stage includes 2 essential tasks that require students to make a serious effort to complete after CS mentors have introduced them to scientific methodology tools. Coach Strategic Diagnosis. CS Coach provide IBPS model plus CEO student diagnosis. Self-Business Coach Strategic Blueprint. CS Coach provide CSV model plus CEO student. Develop his long-term vision strategy, roadmap, and business blueprint. In the second stage, congratulations. You have successfully completed the strategic diagnosis and strategic blueprint and have demonstrated your outstanding potential during the process. You have been accepted as a student in CS. Of course, this is just the beginning. After paying an annual fee of $200,000, you will attend CS Capital's centralized coaching sessions through online encrypted meeting rooms each month. Each month, you will be introduced to one module of the 110 tools, which includes around 10 tools. Then, under the guidance and supervision of your dedicated coach, you will work on projects diligently. For 11 months out of the year, except for the month of February, we will continuously coach you on landing projects. In the first year, you will launch this system through the following tasks, the successful completion of which directly impacts the effectiveness of the continuous implementation and landing of your enterprise. Once joining the coach system, the CS coach will identify the CEO's top 3 tasks, which vary for each student, and the target to learn includes how to set up the first project team, how to select 5 team members with $40 KUSD for each member, how to develop the project management process, and how to join the monthly 110 tools coach session. The first project implementation coach will teach the CEO to study the TTP system and coach the first project team with 5 members. Some students have larger teams and set up more than one team, paying $200 KUSD for each team, with 5 members each. If you perform exceptionally well in the first year's tasks, we can predict that you will likely achieve breakthrough performance and a successful IPO in a few years. At this point, we will upgrade you to a shareholder level student. Of course, there will be more modules in the specific tasks, and after completing the first year's tasks, we will conduct a detailed coaching on the STM strategy, planning for 3 months, and then enter a 3-year round of iterative coaching and implementation.